One of the main factors in moving to Vietnam was the cost. The low cost of living allows for a sense of financial freedom, where if you're an American person, you will spend at least 1/3 of the amount that you would back home over here. For example, the studio apartment, around $280 per month. Food, less than $50 per week. That's on the high end. If you're living a more local lifestyle, you could even spend 20 or so per week. The next step would be the people. The most wonderful, kind, and beautiful people that you'll ever meet are in Vietnam. Almost too friendly at first. I thought, why would you invite someone into your house or to hold your baby that is a stranger? But if there's just an open sense of community. Even in the vocabulary, you will call someone your uncle, your father, your mother, or your sister, depending on their age and relevance to you. It's just a different kind of people. And the food as well, compared to the processed, fake, fatty, oily, gelatinous food that we are fed in America. You can find a lot of boiled and heavy on the vegetables, boiled options like noodles, rice, and less dangerous ingredients. Some things that are maybe illegal to sell are in our food in America. Next is the landscape. You can find a variety of landscapes, from mountains to beaches to deserts to snow even. If you're a nature person and you love to experience the outdoors, you can find any environment within a few hours of where you are in Vietnam. It's also a travel hub where you can visit between various countries in Southeast Asia. You can go to Thailand in an hour and a half. You can go to Cambodia or Philippines or Japan, China, or any other country within a very short period of time. So it allows you to have a place where you can travel to and from quite easily and inexpensively. Also is the overall vibe. You will find a very relaxed atmosphere where you can sit back and people aren't really messing with you. You can just have your own tribe, your own space, and just be free to grow and enjoy life at your own pace and on your own terms. Not to mention the weather in Vietnam is some of the most tropical, beautiful climate that you will ever find all year round. Can you imagine? Sunshine every day. Sometimes you might have rain, but it's okay. Bring a raincoat, an umbrella, and keep it moving. Also, the energy of Ho Chi Minh City specifically is a high level of progress being made. There are a lot of people who are economically advancing. There's a lot of opportunities. And lastly, it's very safe. It's an environment where you will not find any weapons, guns, anything dangerous. Whereas in America, if you don't have a weapon, you are lacking, as we say. So you can pretty much be a solo traveler, a female solo traveler, going out at any time of day, even in the middle of the night, and feel a sense of peace, safety, just enjoy not being in survival mode. Back home, you may be feeling like on the edge of your seat, always got to stay on your toes, stay sharp. But here, you can really let your guard down and just kick it, let your hair down, as you see I've done. Although there are countless benefits, you can also look at some of the downsides, some of the drawbacks, such as the culture shock and the sensory overload. When you first arrive, the noise, everything going on around you, the different language, it can be a little bit overwhelming. Over time, you will adjust and you will just try not to judge. Try not to come with any assumptions or any expectations of things will be the same as back home, because you're not at home, you're in a different place. You're a guest in a place that is welcoming you. You should try to listen first, sit back, observe, and understand that there's a reason why that things are the way they are. There is also the language barrier. If you're not familiar with the Vietnamese language, it can take some time to learn, but be patient with yourself, give yourself time, and even just a little progress. Just being able to say 1 or 2 words, people will feel very happy to interact with you, that you're even trying, that you're making an effort to connect with them. So try a little bit, maybe 1 word per day. You can start off with Xin Chào, which means hello, or Ciao, hi. Just 1 or 2 words can take you a very long way. We also have a bit of bureaucracy, where in certain offices, there's certain procedures, certain things that have to be done in a certain way that may seem outdated, or it may seem like a slower way. But these are some things that you have to understand are a part of living in a developing country, or a country that may not be at the same standard as you would find back home in certain areas. So have patience, make friends, and be willing to communicate and be flexible with how you get things done. There's also the potential of being scammed, just as you would find in any other place in the world. There are people who, if you let them take from you, they will. So just be aware, understand that if something is too good to be true, it probably is. The first time I was scammed in Asia was when I arrived in Thailand. It was a taxi that had a meter, but he had a towel over the meter so that you couldn't see the trip. He just told me 700 baht to go to your hotel. I agreed because it was 11 o'clock at night. I was tired. I just got off a plane for 23 hours and just wanted to go to sleep. So I said 700 baht. My first day here, I don't know the price, just get me there. And I later found out through research that the trip should only have been around 300 baht. So just be alert, be aware, try to verify, use the correct channels. So if you're booking a car, for example, use the most popular app for booking, which here in Vietnam is Grab. Try to avoid freelance or independent taxis or people who are trying to sell you something independently where nobody else is around. So just be alert, be aware. There's also the air pollution that you might find in the city, any large city with vehicles that are producing emissions. The closer you are to the city center in Ho Chi Minh City, maybe you will need to wear a mask or just be mindful of the traffic pollution that you may be breathing in. Noise pollution, sometimes you might hear karaoke at night, or you might even hear a conversation of your neighbors, or you might hear people in the neighborhood being noisy. So just understand that when you're in a densely populated place, it can be a little bit noisy. And there's also the heat. Saigon can get pretty hot sometimes. Give your body time to adjust. Bring summer clothing, lightweight clothing, t-shirts, shorts, flip-flops. Think about a summer holiday at the beach. What would you wear? A sun hat, sunglasses, protect yourself from the sun. Don't be afraid of the sun. Get some sun gazing in, but at the same time, don't stay out there too long because it is hot, all right? These are some of the things that you might find to be drawback, but when you weigh your options, I think you'll find that Vietnam is a wonderful place to be. If you enjoyed this part, stay tuned for the next one where we'll be telling you more about how to get over here to Vietnam, how to have a good life. If you have any questions, leave us a comment, give us a share or a like. It'll help out the channel and help us to keep putting out these great videos for you. Until next time, thanks for stopping by. Peace.